All right, good morning. Good morning, everyone. How are you doing? I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for stopping in to see what's going on this morning at Destiny Calls Tarot. It is time for the morning message or the daily collective, just depending on what time you see this. So we're going to pull some cards. I am trying to figure out what do they want me to do or use first. And so let's go with this. What is the message? What do we need to know for the collective to help us through the next 24 hours? What is the advice? What do we need to know? Okay. Okay. So, and then I'm going to go with the tarot right after that. All right. The first card out, guys, we have Sword, making the change. And so if you look in this picture, right, you look at this card, you see the lady, she's in the mirror and she's looking at herself and she's deciding that she's going to cut something off. She's going to cut her hair. And so she's trying to determine how much of should she cut off. But she has the sword, she's in the mirror, and she's prepared to make the change. And I feel like this change is coming after a period of time where either you collective or someone around you was going through some type of cycle, some type of repetitive type of energy, something that we continue to do over and over and over again, right? And it was because we were the type of individuals that did the same exact thing over and over and over and over again. It made people misjudge us. It made people, we have feather in this card. And then there's people around this person in the one in the middle is very light. It made people think we were a lightweight. That we were maybe easy to deceive, easy to manipulate. So it looks like the collective has been judged. And they're making a change. And because the collective is making a change, this person's like, I'm changing my identity. I'm about to show you who I really am. I'm about to show you the other side of me. Someone misjudged the collective. And I feel like the reason you were misjudged, collective, because you took shelter when you saw that there was a storm. Look at this lady in this picture. She's holding on to her crown. She's running. She's barefoot. She had to get out of there really quick. But if you notice, she's ahead of the storm. The storm is behind her. She saw the storm, right? And so she just kind of like ran out. 3, 4, 5. I just saw that on the clock. She ran for shelter. She held on to her crown because she knew eventually, right, that this hurricane was going to come to an end. This storm was going to come to an end. And with this spaceship card, things would work out in divine timing. Eventually, everyone will come out. Everyone will be back together again. Everything will be the way it used to be or even better. But something for the collective change dramatically between this storm ending and them reappearing. Something changed with the collective while they were in the storm. Something changed about them. And whatever this change was that occurred for them while they were in the storm has caused them to now want to write their own book. Now they want to write their own narrative. They want to do things the way they want to do things. I feel like before the storm, the collective, we have like a puppet. They were being puppeteered. They went where everyone else went. They did what everyone else did. And now it's like in the middle of this storm, someone had time to think. And someone is saying, look, I want to write my own narrative, right? I want to do something different. So they're ready to swim away from a situation where they were very familiar with at one point, where people saw them as a lightweight. People didn't think that they could actually make the change. But then something happened to the collective while they were in the middle of the storm. They recognized when they came out that they still had their crown. And they had so much to celebrate and so much to sing about. Because some people didn't make it through this storm. So it's like the collective whole way of thinking changed. And now they're ready to take control of their own narrative. They're ready to write their own story after a time of being judged and seen as a lightweight and being puppeteered. The collective has decided, I think I'm going to swim away from this. I'm about to birth something new. She's pregnant in this card. It's like the Empress. I'm about to birth something new. The collective is drawing their own mural. They're creating their own life. They're making themselves a priority. Wow. Beautiful energy, guys. While you're making this change, know that people are spying on you. They are curious. They want to know what you are up to because they see that something new and something solid is coming in for you, right? And remember what I said, that these individuals, right, they felt that you was like a feather. They could just blow you around. They saw you as a lightweight. They judged who you really are because instead of you being like them, you rested. You took shelter while in the storm. You chose to withdraw and move on. The storm, it says storm. Every hurricane comes to an end. Remember, I told you she still had her crown. The storm is coming to an end. And there's a great abundance for you after this storm. Something long-term, something tangible. Something that you deserve because you were stern, but you showed compassion. To all of these individuals around you. It's almost like you had your knife up, but you were prepared just in case. But at the same time, you were still trying to be fair. You still tried to be stern. You still tried to understand what other people were going through. And now the storm is like coming to an end, right? And there's this excitement. There's this excitement. There's some excitement for you, but not for other people around you. because this change that you're making is going to emotionally shatter other individuals around you. So yes, it'll be happy for you, but it's not going to be happy for others, because they're going to have a hard time emotionally letting you go, emotionally moving on from you. But you're in this energy where you're like, I'm taking control of my own narrative. After a time of feeling like you were being puppeteered. Wow. This is crazy. Even before you go, it's crazy. You gonna give to them, and then you just gonna take a leap of faith, and you're gonna be out. You prepared yourself to swim away from this situation here. Some of you manifested this. You're swimming away from this situation because you no longer can nurture it anymore. There's no growth in it anymore. And you know the truth. And it's the truth. A lot of you are separating from jobs, family members, friends, situations for something new, something that you've put a lot of demanding work into. You don't feel as excited, you don't feel as victorious about this as you would like, because there's people around you that never made plans. They never planned for you to make this change. And so for people around you, right, they're going to be stuck. Because I feel like this change, this plan is coming out of nowhere. Yeah. Let's see what else we get. I don't want to read any more of the tarot. Let's see what else we get here. So we have work. So for some of you, this could be about work. And it says, I am a shining star and I surrender myself. So I'm sorry. I surround myself with people who encourage my brightness. We have physical health. I honor my sensuality by exploring sight, sounds, scents, and textures that make me feel alive and connect to my body. Let's give them more. And we have work again, guys. So a lot of this, it could be about your work situation. It says, I am focused, organized, and easily able to honor the priorities that need my attention. And then on the bottom of the deck, it says emotional health. The more I trust my intuition and act on its wisdom, the more extraordinary my life becomes. All right. And so I feel like there's some changes the collective are making, you're making, and this is going to come to, this is going to be a surprise to people around you, because they counted you out. You know, they thought you were a lightweight, but that wasn't it. You saw a storm coming and you took shelter and you protected your crown. And so now you're ready to come out. You're ready to sing. You're ready to be like, to celebrate. You're ready to celebrate. You're ready to write your own narrative, to write your own story. And that is requiring you to have to swim away from situations with other individuals. And I feel like these individuals just wasn't seeing this coming. And I feel like you're going to give your last to these individuals, and then you're going to take a leap of faith. This is something that you don't want to nurture anymore, and you know the truth about that. And there's this separation coming for something new that you've been putting a lot of demanding work into. I don't feel you feel as victorious as you would like to, collective, because you could be doing this out of a whim. So let's just say if it's a job, you're leaving them before they find replacement. Or if it's a relationship, you're leaving the person before they made plans. Or a friendship, they just didn't see it coming, you know. So I feel this energy of you not feeling as victorious as you would like. Because you could be leaving some people stuck, but you're going through an awakening. It's an energetic upgrade. It's a new way of being. So there's some integration going on for you. They also showed me the protection card. You're calling back your power. You're cutting the cords. There's some type of soul retrieval happening for you. Yes, this is a soul family. So it's saying that you need to call in your tribe, that you do not have to do this alone, because there looks like there is a crumbling that is happening or about to happen because you decided to take a leap. All right. Okay, so I don't think I can pull anything else that could help you guys out other than what I pulled. So I'm going to just leave you with something bright. It says, do more of what makes you happy. And I feel like that's what you're doing. You're taking a chance. And you're doing what makes you happy. And it says, make waves. And it says, don't stop believing. All right. That is what I have for you guys. Thank you so much for stopping in and checking it out. I will see you beautiful souls in the next one. Namaste.